I see dead people. But not really, because that would be kind of creepy. I do go on Twitter though, and I see people ruin their life almost every single day. And this is no different. So when I saw this first pop up, I seen the name Haley Joel Osment, and I'm like, yo, I feel like I know that name. And I see the picture, and I'm like, he looks familiar, but I'm not completely sure. And then I finally got it. He was the creepy little bastard in The Sixth Sense. And I guess now that he's 37, he's decided to spend his time at ski resorts getting completely wasted, sniffing a little bit of coke, and probably reminiscing about the Diddy party days, which I'm completely joking about. As far as I know, he's never been to a Diddy party. I'm just playing around about that. But he is doing some wild shit that got him arrested at a ski resort. Apparently his helmet was backwards. When they were arresting him, his pants were falling off. Like, it's kind of falling apart is what it seems like. But I saw some clips on Twitter and I dove a little deeper and I was able to find a little bit of a longer clip of his arrest. And this was what I found.
Hey guys, what's going on?
I'm being detained by these guys.
Okay.
I'm trying to walk back.
Beyond intoxication, you lunged at the bartender.
Okay.
We were very nice and calm, and then you started.
Department, you're being detained.
I'm being attacked.
What's your name, brother?
Attacked.
What's your name?
Being attacked.
You're being detained. Okay.
I'm being attacked.
The suggestion would be to stop resisting because it's an additional charge.
I'm being
Yeah, I got
attacked.
that.
I'm being attacked.
What's your name?
I'm being attacked.
Your name is.
What's the problem, man? I'm being attacked.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on it. Relax, police department. We'll do that.
I'm being attacked.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Gotta get under your knuckle here.
No.
What's your first name? You're being detained right now. Is there dope in here?
No.
Okay. Where's your wallet at?
Nothing.
Where's your wallet at? What's your name? What is your first name?
I've been,
This is a very simple question. What is your name?
yeah, but I'm also.
That's not my
American.
question. That's great. I am too. What is your name, though? Who am I talking to? Is it John? Is it Robert? What is your name?
I'm an American, man.
I don't understand what that means.
I'm an American.
Well, you're under arrest now. My car's right behind us. Oh, you're right here? Yeah. Can you stand up, please? Stand up. Stand up. Use your legs and stand up.
I'm not fighting.
That's who I thought this was. You know who that is? Yeah. Yep. Sailor, you got any weapons on you? Yes? Alright, we're good. We can sit down. Let's have a seat in the car. Okay? So, left leg up, and let's put your butt up there. I'm going to have to get around the other side. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Sit up straight. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, sorry, we were concerned about his health.
And technically this initial footage isn't all that surprising. People get drunk, they do dumb things, they get arrested, then they say dumb things like, I'm an American, as if that's somehow gonna change anything. So are the cops that are arresting you, so are all the people around you. I don't know why that was something he felt the need to say, but then he got in the cop car and it got a little bit crazier.
Can you stand up, please? Stand up. Stand up.
I am not fighting. I'm not stand up. I'm not fighting, man. Jesus Christ.
Stand up.
I'm not fighting you.
You put that in my front. Where are you living now?
Yes.
Where are you living? Where do you live?
What are you asking?
Because I'm the police officer who's taking care of you right now. That's why.
I've been kidnapped by a Nazi. And you are
So it's always interesting to me when people get drunk and they say some of the wildest shit. Then they apologize afterwards and say, well, I was blackout drunk. I didn't mean it. I'm so sorry. And that's pretty much what he said in his apology. In response to the body cam footage, Osment exclusively told the Post, I'm absolutely horrified by my behavior. Had I known I used this disgraceful language in the throes of a blackout, I would have spoken up sooner. He also noted that his life has been rough the past few months after losing his home in the Altadena wildfire in January. The past few months of loss and displacement have broken me down to a very low emotional place, he continued. But that's no excuse for using this disgusting word. From the bottom of my heart, I apologize to absolutely everyone that this hurt. What came out of my mouth was nonsensical garbage. I've let the Jewish community down and it devastates me. Osment concluded, I don't ask for anyone's forgiveness, but I promise to atone for my terrible mistake. And I mean, I don't really throw him under the bus for apologizing because that's really all you can do. The issue that I have is whenever people get drunk and they say this wild shit and then blame it on being drunk, I don't understand that. I don't know about you guys, but I've been drunk a lot in my life. There's been a few nights I barely remember where I was blackout drunk, especially back in the beginning of the Four Loko days. That was a crazy time. You drank 2 of those things, you ain't remember anything for the next 8 hours. But there was never a situation where it's like, yo, Dwayne, you said this crazy stuff. Dwayne, you said this. Like, that never happened. And when I've been drunk and kind of aware of what's happening, it's never made me say that. I might lose some inhibition. I might do some dumb shit. I might take some shots at some girls I wouldn't have taken and I might look stupid. But I've never just went out of my way to say some crazy shit about a race, about people, about anything. So I don't really understand how you can blame that on being drunk, because I do agree with people that say that your sober thoughts will come out when you're drunk because you no longer have a filter. I don't think that your drunkenness just suddenly makes you racist or makes you say shit towards a group. That doesn't make any sense to me. If you said this stuff, then it's been brewing around in your brain and it just happened to come out because you got drunk and that filter was no longer there to say, hey, this will get you in trouble. Hey, the news is going to run with this. Hey, you're going to go viral. All of that is gone. And so you just start spouting out some wild shit. That's what it is. I don't believe that it could be anything else. I don't think that being drunk suddenly makes you a certain person. I don't think any of that can be blamed on being drunk. I feel like that is just who you are. Now, I do believe that when you're drunk, you might push the envelope on certain issues a little bit further, right? Like you could get yourself into a fight that otherwise you may not have, and it doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad person. You might misread a little bit of body language and think that this girl wants you to kiss her, but she really doesn't. Like, I can understand that to an extent, but for the most part, when you do some F shit when you're drunk, I really feel like that's just you. Regardless, later on in the article, it said Osment didn't stay in custody for long as he was released shortly after his arrest. The district attorney for Mono County, California, revealed in a press release he was charged with possession of cocaine and disorderly conduct under the influence of alcohol in public, both misdemeanors. So it's not the end of the world. He's more so going to get dragged for what he said, and the law part of it isn't really going to be that big of a deal. Like, that's not that much trouble. He can get himself through this. He just got to clean up his act. I feel like you shouldn't be going out getting drunk, doing cocaine, trying to do anything with skiing or snowboarding. Like, you're going to get yourself killed, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to get your shit together. Now, while I was pulling up some of these things, I found a weird comment that kind of brings us in a different direction and kind of a different topic, but I just wanted to address it really quickly because this shit bothers me so much. So on TMZ, there was a comment by somebody named Orange Hippo that said, this dude definitely voted for the Orange Hippo. And obviously he's talking about Trump. And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to defend Trump, because I don't care about either side. I feel like some of y'all on both sides are goofy. It's not everybody, but you guys know that there's some people in both units that's a little bit weird. And this is one of them, because this shit had nothing to do with politics. It was somebody being stupid, saying some wild shit they shouldn't say, getting drunk, doing cocaine, all sorts of stuff. No excuse for what he said, but there's nothing that's related to politics. It's just some people have made politics their personality to the point where everything they see, every situation, every altercation, every arrest, everything they come across, every movie they watch, it's all political based in their mind because their mind has been programmed to not see anything else. And it's mad weird to me. Like, I'll be watching something, reading something, looking up an article, and I'm seeing shit that there's no attachment to politics. Not once in my mind did I think, ooh, this is political. But then you go to the comments and someone's like, it's always the left. Yeah, those conservatives, the right is crazy, the liberals, like, it's just like the weirdest thing ever. Like, you guys got to get a grip on your life. Get your shit together, because I don't even know how to explain it, but something happened to you. You need to figure that shit out. So anyways, I just wanted to talk about that because that was mad weird to me. Regardless, him saying what he said and everything, I'm not trying to paint him as a certain person, but I don't feel like being drunk or being blacked out drunk is an excuse for saying some of these things. I feel like those things were already in your head. If you've never had those thoughts, you've never said these things, you've never felt this way, there's no way that being drunk is just suddenly going to bring it out, right? It's like, well, when I drink the Coors Light, everything is good. But as soon as I grab those Labatt's, man, that's a racist beer. It makes me say some crazy shit. Like, that's just not a thing. That's not a thing. I promise you, that is not a thing. Now, you can drink some hard liquor, and some people might get more violent on certain things because it affects them in different ways. But as far as what you're saying and your thoughts, and stop playing with me. Anyways, just wanted to talk about that. Let me know what you guys thought down below. I appreciate you, and I will catch you in the next one, homies.